What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, retired, iconic, Hall of Fame, superstar, Mexican boxer, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., who finished his career with 107 wins, 86 wins by way of knockout, with 6 losses at 5'7" with a 66-inch arm reach. With that said, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., he weighed in. He was a 4-division world champion. Okay, he was a lightweight world champion, welterweight, light welterweight, and super featherweight. Okay, so he's 130, 135, 140, and 147 pound world champion. Okay, he weighs in on undefeated, rising lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who is now 23 wins, no losses, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 23 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., just like 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, Hall of Fame, iconic Juan Manuel Marquez, and many others, they don't approve of Ryan Garcia. Many of them don't even approve of 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who's the undisputed super middleweight world champion, in Saul Canelo Alvarez. But when it comes to Ryan Garcia, Julio Cesar Chavez, he says he don't watch sideshows. He was asked, did he watch Ryan Garcia, his fight with multi-division world champion, former world champion in Dominican Republic, star boxer Javier Fortuna, in which Ryan Garcia, he knocked out Javier Fortuna in the 6th round of the fight. He knocked him down 3 times and got the stoppage. And Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., he instantly responded by saying he don't watch sideshows. He watches real boxing. And that Ryan Garcia is a joke and it's a sideshow. And then he weighs in and he says that when asked about Ryan Garcia possibly facing off against undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 27 wins, no losses, no draw, 25 big wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, he says it's not even a fight. He says that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to knock out Ryan Garcia, and he knows this and the world knows this. He stated that Ryan Garcia is a sideshow. Okay? Now, this is largely in due part to Ryan Garcia making his name and making his qualms outside the sport of boxing. Legends that made their name inside the sport of boxing, and they're worried about getting their finances second, which you can agree or disagree with, okay? They're not going to approve of Ryan Garcia being a celebrity outside the sport of boxing and having not done much inside the sport of boxing, but getting a lot of attention and a lot of acknowledgement, okay? And that's, largely in due part to them not having the social media era, not being privy to it, okay? And not understanding it. They don't care about it. They cared about their legacy. They cared about being the best. They didn't care about popularity, okay? They worried about that afterwards, okay? After they were working their way to be the best fighter in the world. And so that's the reason why Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. looks at guys like Ryan Garcia. He didn't even approve of his son, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., his approach to the sport of boxing. He never thought he was committed, okay? He never really gave his approval of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., and he was a world champion, okay? And so with that said, the legends, past fighters, they take the sport of boxing serious. Now, I will say this in favor of Ryan Garcia, in defense of Ryan Garcia. These fighters of yesteryear, they retire and they have health issues. They can barely, string a sentence together, okay? But at the same token, they don't have money to, support their families. So I agree with the way Ryan Garcia has built his brand and his legacy outside the sport of boxing. It's just that he needs to equally build it within the sport of boxing for respect in the sport of boxing, okay? But what he's done outside the sport of boxing, I wholeheartedly agree with how Ryan Garcia has built his name, built his brand, built his legacy, Okay, because at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia knows that the sport of boxing, the belts, like Floyd Mayweather always say, legendary, iconic, Hall of Fame, retired superstar boxer, turned promoter and founder of Mayweather Promotions. You can't eat the belts. You can't eat the legacy, right? You can't. Your kids can't eat the belts. They can't eat the legacy, right? And so you have to be able to financially be settled and supportive once you retire. And you want to retire, like Floyd Mayweather always say, with all your faculties in place. You want to be able to string a sentence together, right? And so that's one thing I agree with. I like how Ryan Garcia has done so. I just want Ryan Garcia to focus that same amount of energy and attention to the sport of boxing itself as well, okay? And so it looks like he's on the path to doing so. You know, you had Canelo Chavez, who was Ryan Garcia's mentor, big brother figure, and that relationship has went sour because Canelo Chavez, he stated that he don't believe Ryan Garcia is committed to the sport of boxing. He said that he's wasting his talent. Now, you can say what you want about Canelo Chavez's choice of opponents, but Canelo Chavez is always in the gym. He's always training. He's always in shape, and he works hard. Okay, Canelo Chavez has 13 million social media followers, but guess what? It translates to the sport of boxing because guess what? Canelo Chavez is going to fight 2 and 3 times a year. He's going to fight big fights. He's fought legacy fights. He's created history, becoming the first undisputed 4 major sanctioned belt holder at super middleweight, right? So he's fought some of the best fighters in the world. He's unified belts. So Canelo Chavez, you know, he's committed himself to the sport of boxing, and his numbers, his social media followers, and you know, his brand, you know, his fan base, you know, they're hardcore fans because what he built inside the sport of boxing. Now, when you look at Ryan Garcia, his fans and his social media followers, it don't translate, okay? Canelo Chavez, 13 million social media followers, and he's doing some of the biggest numbers, if not the biggest numbers in pay-per-view, okay? Canelo Chavez is getting paid more than anybody fight to fight in the sport of boxing, and he's selling out arenas. Ryan Garcia has 9 million social media followers, and he's never fought on pay-per-view. He has not sold out massive arenas. He has not fought nor won a world title, okay? He's not considered a cash cow. He doesn't make massive amounts of money within the sport of boxing. So his numbers just simply don't translate, okay? And, you know, it's clear that Oscar De La Hoya, Olympic gold medalist, 5-division world champion, Mexican superstar, retired boxer and founder of Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar the Golden Boy De La Hoya, they don't trust that Ryan Garcia is going to be a major draw, right? Because they're not trying to attempt to put him on the big show and on pay-per-view, okay? Now, his last fight, reportedly, you had, because his fight's on DAZN, the streaming app, you had to pay $34 or $24 for his fight if you didn't have a subscription, right? And so with that said, it just seemed like they don't trust it. He fought in his hometown in LA, okay, and he didn't sell out the arena. He sold half of the arena, okay. You would expect Ryan Garcia with such a massive social media following to do bigger numbers, because you look at guys like undefeated, unified, 3-belt welterweight world champion superstar boxer who's widely considered by many to be top 2 best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and Earl the True Spence Jr., his numbers translate. He did the biggest live gate of 2020 in his fight against Danny Garcia, 2-division world champion, Puerto Rican superstar boxer, in which Errol Spence sold 30 to 40,000 seats in AT&T Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and he did the highest gate. And he doesn't even have 1 million social media followers. Ryan Garcia has 3 times the amount of social media followers Gervonta Tank Davis does. And Gervonta Tank Davis did a reported 400,000, 350 to 400,000 pay-per-view buys, and he did the biggest live gate at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, with a $5 million gate. This is not happening with Ryan Garcia, and he has way more social media followers than Errol Spence and Gervonta Tank Davis, and he's not far off from that of the numbers that Canelo Chavez, 13, he has 9. Okay, and so it's just not translating because he's viewed as a celebrity outside the sport of boxing that boxes. Canelo Chavez is a boxer that's a celebrity. Julio Chavez Sr. was a boxer that was a celebrity. Floyd Mayweather is a boxer that's a celebrity. Ryan Garcia is a celebrity that's a boxer, and that's where he's going wrong. So fighters of yesteryear, they don't believe in Ryan Garcia. They don't even believe in Canelo Alvarez. You want to be truthful. But Julio Cesar Chavez said he don't watch sideshows like Ryan Garcia. And he feels like Gervonta Tank Davis is going to brutally knock him out. I watched this fight with Javier Fortuna. I didn't see many improvements. And I think that Gervonta Tank Davis is skilled and fundamentally leaps and bounds ahead of Ryan Garcia. And I agree, he's going to knock out Ryan Garcia. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.